Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. For today's Hero Spotlight, let's discuss about Iden. First, let's go to the Journals button, then Heroes, and we are going to choose the Rare tab. We can see Iden over here.
Such a lame fight.
First, we are going to check out his skill set. The passive is Winning Streak, increases own attack by 20% for 10 turns upon landing a critical hit. Then, we have our first skill, which is Wild Sniping, deals 375% damage to one enemy and 80% chance to decrease attack speed of target by 50 for 9 turns. That's quite a lot, 50 attack speed. And for his second skill, we have Arrow Shower, deals 51% damage to all enemies and increases own critical hit rate by 40% for 5 turns. So those are his skill set. Now we are going to check him out further over here. You can see that he looks like an elven archer. You know, there are other games that we can see when it comes to archers. They usually put heroes that are of the elf race. So Iden seems just like one of them. You can see green colors, the cloak, and there's the arrow. You can see there are vines. For the illustration, you can see Wandering Archer of Greenland Iden. And this is the default mode. And this is the battle mode. Now for the skill preview. That's the basic attack, so you can see there are, I think the arrows are kinda invisible. We can only see the bow, because this is the bow, and I couldn't actually see the string. But we can see there are arrows and some leaves.
Nothing personal.
The first skill.
Farewell.
It really looks powerful. And there's something that fell, I don't know, probably that's the debuff, decrease of attack speed.
Nothing personal.
Let's do it again.
Farewell.
So he shoots the enemy, arrows just fell down, and there's this one more effect. This is the second skill. That really looks nice. Kinda similar to Rera, right? Her second skill. So those are the skill animations for Iden. Now we are going to check out the hero story. It says here, Assassin Iden, sex is male, nation Greenland, hero tier rare or rare grade hero, element is nature, he's 18 years old, race is elf, okay, so he's an elf, definitely. Position chaos or chaos type hero, birthday is on March 23. A wandering archer from Greenland. Since childhood, Iden had a talent for archery. He self-taught archery to the level he is at now. Many aristocrats who like Iden's archery skills watch him under his control. Iden, who did not like aristocrats, refused all offers. Since Iden had taught aristocrats transfer their political power and wealth only to their heirs, he chose not to belong to any family. Iden continued to show aberrant behavior, such as threatening soldiers of aristocrats and playing tricks on aristocrats who went hunting. Aristocrats did not like Iden harassing them, but they could not do nothing because of Iden's great archery skills and the fact that they suffered no losses. While Iden wanted to leave Greenland and live elsewhere, he could not. There was no one he knew outside of Greenland, and he had never been to other countries. So that's the background story of Iden. Now we're going to check out his Fate Core. He happens to have one, and it's also under the Synergy or Idol theme Fate Core. You can see the 2 gold Fate Cores over here, Gina and April, and there are also 2 blue Fate Cores in this particular Fate Core team, and one of them is Iden. So again, these gold Fate Cores have a gold Fate Core special passive wherein everyone in this particular team will be able to benefit. It says here, beat shooter Iden. Iden of the parallel world who has become an idol. He was an idol from a large boy group, but he didn't have much luck until he met Sabrina and decided to create a project group. Iden and Sabrina argue now and then, but truth be told, he is eternally grateful to her. That's something he doesn't even want his fans to know. So since he's a blue Fate Core, you can see this information just below. If Fate Core is in possession, grants buff to heroes from Greenland. So he is the blue Fate Core of Greenland. You can see that there will be an increase of combat power, attack, HP, and defense if you have a copy of blue Fate Core Iden. So you really don't have to equip this, or you didn't have to put Iden in your team in order for this to activate. All you have to do is just have a copy. So you can see the special passive over here, which is Superstar. Again, this particular Fate Core team is quite unique because this is the only Fate Core team that has two special passive. One is the Superstar and the other one is the Little Star for the sisters April, Nika, and Leafy. So for Iden, he has the Superstar, which purges one buff from target when attacking one time per round and increases own attack by 30%. Remove upon using a skill. Now we are going to take a closer look at Iden over here. In the hero introduction, you can see this is a totally different version from the rare grade Iden because his hair is short. It's actually dyed into, I think it's pink, right? Not red. So it's pink, but we can still see the bow. His costume is completely changed. It's more on the modern version, or more like definitely a boy band or boy band K-pop group. For the appearance effect, you can see this one. Beat Shooter Iden. So just like the rest of the characters under this particular Fate Core theme, everything here is really flashy. This is the default mode, and this is the battle mode. For his exclusive equipment, you can see this one. It really looks nice. It looks something like a crossbow. So for the exclusive equipment, we can check this out further. It's called Dark Voice. You can purchase this for 20,000 CES. If you equip this on Iden, his attack will be increased by 30 and combat power will be increased by 10,000. Iden's exclusive equipment is a special bow that Iden of the parallel world used to use at concert. The sharp sound pierces the audience's ears. So I wonder if that's a good thing or not. It has sharp sounds. So we are going to check out his skill preview, but first we are going to equip his exclusive equipment. It really looks cool, right? Now for the basic attack. You can see some light effects, and there's this amplifier thing. That's the basic attack. Now for the first skill. It also has some sounds. Now for the second skill.
The highlight of the show.
Lots of light. I really like it, to be honest. This is one of the nicest skill animations that I've seen. So those are the skill animations of Iden. Now we are going to check out a copy here in the Manage Heroes button.
Is this all you've got?
Okay, I have Iden here, and I was able to fuse this Fate Core to level 1 already. I was really supposed to fuse this to 5 since I'm using the Greenland Nation. And as you remember guys, we discussed earlier that Blue Fate Core Iden give buffs to Nation, to the Greenland Nation. Any character, whichever position type, as long as they are from Greenland, they will be able to receive buffs. So really, I was planning to do that before, to fusion his Blue Fate Core to 5 so that we can really get the full potential. So currently, I don't have the exclusive equipment for him, and since I'm not using him, I didn't equip any artifacts on him. But I just equip random gears. So here, I place Retaliation Set, Chance to Counter. I happen to put this because before, his passive has his Poison status effect. So I think he can cast poison just by basic attacking, but it so happens that they remove this. Also, each of his skills, whether it's skill 1 or skill 2, it also has a poison effect. So definitely when it comes to retaliation, this will give him chance to counter attack. So whenever he does that, even just by basic attacking, he can already afflict poison to his enemies. So too bad they removed it. But since Iden is a Chaos type hero, therefore that's a damage dealing character, we can choose any of the following sets that we can equip. Aside from Retaliation and Sniper set, there's Breaker set that will increase attack, there's Destruction set that will increase the critical damage of your character, and also there's this Critical set which increases critical hit rate. And you know, when it comes to damage dealing, therefore for the gloves we want to look for something that has has critical hit rate or critical damage. That would really work best when it comes to damage dealing or DPS characters. And when it comes to the substats, you can see here it's almost really good, except for the attack line, it's in flat number. But if it's something that has to do with percent, you can see critical damage percent, critical hit rate percent, and even critical hit rate in percent. That would really be great. And of course, it could be critical hit rate or critical damage here. But then again, it's really kind of hard to look for perfect gears. When it comes to the accessories, you can see here effect hit, that's already good. But then again, when it comes to the substats, look for something that has to do with attacking percent, critical hit rate, critical damage, effect hit, attack speed. So play around with those 5 stats. Since there are only 4 lines, so any of the 5 stats that we mentioned earlier will do the trick. For the boots, it's always good if it's attack speed, but then again, attack in percent, it's kind of so. Look for something that has attack speed. That would really be good. And again, when it comes to the substats, for each of the gear piece over here, these 6 pieces of gears, look for something that has attack speed, attack in percent, critical hit rate, critical damage, and effect hit. So since Iden is under Greenland, maxing out the signature force of battery would be really excellent. That would be the best thing that you can do, especially if you are using a specific character. Maxing out the signature force would be the best thing to do. And since he's the blue fate core of Greenland, having him will also give himself buffs because he's the blue fate core of Greenland. And when it comes to the position type, which is Chaos type, having Blue Fate Carrera will be able to give buffs to characters when it comes to Chaos type heroes, including Iden. And of course, don't forget about the Unleash Potential. It's here. But if you just want to get his Blue Fate Core just for the sake of giving buffs to the characters of Greenland, so it's okay. It really doesn't matter. Because what matters is the stats that he is able to give. And the stats is based on this one. Oh well, we can really show the different Blue Fate Cores that we have currently. It's this small spade icon and press Blue Fate Core. You can see Blue Fate Core Iden. Okay. This is the combat power, attack HP, and defense rates that he can give out to your characters from Greenland. So it's always plus 10% when you are, well, actually, it's random, it's RNG. Whenever you fuse your Fate Core, the stats there are RNG. So currently, I was able to get 10%, 10.4% at Fusion 1. So that's already good. So this is not based on his build. Whenever you build him properly, like unleashing his unleash potential, signature force, his gears, and probably element enhancement and stuff like that. So it has nothing to do with this one. This is fixed. That's based from the fusion of your Fate Core. So even though, just like me, I didn't build my Iden, I didn't unleash his unleash potential. I'm getting mixed up with the words because doing this hero spotlight for over, I don't know, it's been weeks, right? I often get mixed up with the different terminologies and stuff here, so please do bear with me. Actually, we are about to finish our Hero Spotlight segment here in our channel, so we still have a few heroes to go, and then we can close this segment here in our channel, and we can move to the next one. I just really want to finish all of these characters that have a Fate Core, and still I am planning to feature our Mythic. I know there are 3 of them who has an orange Fate Core, so I guess we can still consider them heroes with Fate Core, so I don't know. I'm going to make a separate video about that. Not a hero spotlight anymore, but I'm going to discuss them all together because there are only 4 characters, 4 mythic characters that we have here. And I don't know, maybe I can feature, if I still have time to feature these characters, I will probably feature those characters that don't have a Fate Core, particularly the second generals. I think that will really be a good experience and a good memory to cherish. Right? So that will be all, guys, for today. Please do excuse me if I get mixed up with the different terminologies. You know, if you check my channel for the past few days or even weeks, the only videos that I post there are all about hero spotlights. So again, guys, I'm not rushing you to watch all of them. It's for documentation purposes because, you know, Exos Heroes is going to close next month, particularly May 11. So I just want to make the most of it, gather as much information as I can for these remaining days, and just upload a lot of those heroes that have Fate Cores videos. So that will be all, guys, for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel, and also for my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my mobile games and console gaming adventure. This is Bear Gaming. Have a great day, everyone.